very shaky. I'm feeling a bit vulnerable. I'll tell you why in a minute once I get my fucking shit together.
Oh no!
Have you had a good day?
So yes!
Are you dehydrated?
Yes!
Are you drunk?
No! Not yet.
Are you sunburned?
A little bit.
No? But there must be some Brits in here. Are there any Brits in here tonight? You must be a bit sunburned because we get very excited when we're abroad and the sun comes out. Well, I'm glad you had a good day. Everybody say hello to Eric, my piano player. Eric, say So last week, I'm going to tell you why I'm having a bit of a panic attack, because if I don't talk about it, I'm going to burst into tears. So, last week, I'm OCD, right? It's a shame, but that's what happens. You know, it's 2024. So I'm OCD and I'm a very anxious person, and last week, a couple things I decided voluntarily not to do to hold myself prisoner in my OCD and in my routine, especially on a show day. It goes into overdrive on a show day, and I was feeling it all day. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not going to let that. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do what I want to do today.
Yes. Yes.
And it's like, for those of you who aren't anxious and aren't OCD, this won't mean anything to you, but for those who do, it's a very big deal to be like, to overcome the fear of the world ending if you don't do something a certain way. It really
Yes.
is. Anyway, so last week I was like, fuck it. And then sort of, I would let like a few minutes pass and things like that. And I was so proud of myself. That was only for the Saturday show, not for the Friday show though. And I was so proud of myself on the Saturday night. And I won't lie, it's probably one of my favourite shows of me doing the show because I felt like a rebel, right? And by rebelling against my, my schedule, my OCD, I'm not talking about anything big. I'm talking about like having a bath 20 minutes before I'm supposed to leave a hotel room. It's not, but those are very big things for somebody who is as crazy as I am. Anyway, so I decided to be chill about it tonight, and it has gone completely fucking sideways and thrown me off the building. It really has. And then I couldn't get my tits right in the dress. That's actually how it all started. That's how stupid is I'm sitting here talking to 4,500 people that, as much as I wish we were really truly friends, I've never met most of you in my life. And I'm sitting here telling you how crazy I am, and it all stemmed from me not being able to get my boobs right in my dress. And then it meant that tonight was the first ever time I've come on late. I came on at 8:16.
Yeah, I noticed that.
At 8:15. Anyway, talking about it and hearing you laugh at how stupid the root of the issue is I'm relaxing now. I've stopped sweating. So.
Oh, that's great. Great. Woo!
I was also trying to be calm when I wasn't being calm backstage. Well, I'm sorry everyone backstage, I was losing the will to live. But also I was trying to be like, end of shows, last shows, they're always a bit of a disaster backstage, aren't they? Everything goes tits up. Not the show itself, don't worry, this will be a great fucking show. But it's like the irony of being like my 89th show and what would have been my last weekend. Obviously it's not my last weekend anymore.
Yes.
But if it was my last show, and I would be having a panic attack on stage as I'm walking from behind that giant egotistical A to come and say hello. It's like, oh, okay, the universe is universing. Anyway, enough about me. I want to hear some things about you. So you've had a good day, you're a bit dehydrated, a few of you are drunk. Do we have any special occasions here tonight? Do we have any birthdays here tonight? Happy birthday, one and all. Do we have any anniversaries here tonight? Happy anniversaries. Do we have any graduations here tonight? Congratulations, guys. Absolutely amazing. I've said the last couple of weeks because I know the graduations have all been happening recently. Me and Eric didn't graduate from any kind of college or university. Just a school of hard knock lives.
Hard knock life.
A life of hard knocks, rather. I was saying it the wrong way around, so I'm still my anxiety backstage. Anyway, going to college and graduating high school, or really completing anything is pretty bloody marvellous. So really well done. It's really an amazing feat. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Do we have any bachelorette/hengoos here tonight?
Oh, one. We got one.
We can tell it's our first time getting married. Are you excited?
Yes.
I ain't talking to you, I'm talking to the bachelorette.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you excited, my darling? It's gone quiet now. I was only joking. I'm sure it should be your first marriage. That's how it should be.
Yes.
Who the fuck am I to say that? Good luck, my darling. I wish you a whole life of love. Do we have any divorce parties here tonight? Do we have any girls' trips?
Yes.
Do we have any gays' trips here tonight? Do we have any husbands that have been trapped against their will? You'll be thanking me later because your wife will want to have sex with you later. And I'm going to make you laugh and her cry all night. It's going to be fireworks tonight, okay? Do we have any mothers and their kids? I'm going to ask this next one because... hey? I said this last Saturday. Be careful shouting things out at me.
Yes, don't do it.
I told someone else to do this. And they didn't even do anything wrong apparently, so be careful what you say out there. I've got your speakers of ear. I'm going to ask this one. This is a new category. I've never done this one, Eric. Because the person I love the most in the world is here tonight with his best friends. Do we have any best friends here tonight?
Yes!
How many of you have not seen this show before? Gosh, now I feel terrible that it's not the last weekend. I'm sorry, we waited this whole time to come. Do we have any repeat offenders who have been... Well, thank you for coming. I'm very flattered that you would want to come back. I appreciate that. For those of you who haven't seen it, this show, I'm sure you heard, originally, well, not this show. When I was first supposed to be doing a show here, it didn't get off the ground. It was a fucking disaster, and it was a bit of a circus for a few months. So I completely became a recluse and disappeared. I'd say about 6 months, really. And I started from scratch, and I started designing and rethinking what I really wanted this show to mean to me. And it didn't take me a whole year to do that. So for anyone that was like, oh, let's go and see her, and then it, got cancelled, you never got around to getting tickets. It didn't take me a year to design this huge giant A. This show is very, very much a grower and not a shower. And it means the absolute world to me, this show. It really does, and it's funny because me and the band, we huddle together before we come on, and we do like a somewhat of a prayer group, and each of us, every show, takes the lead and says whatever we want to say. And it was Amanda's turn tonight, my backup singer Amanda, who you'll meet in a minute.
Yes, Amanda.
To say tonight, and she said that how much sort of consistency and a plan that this show has been able to give her, and we all agreed and stuff like that. And once we put our hands in, we went, I said to them, I was like, that's exactly why I wanted to do this show in the first place, because I was living in chaos at the time, or when I made the decision to do this show, it was chaos. And I was so excited about doing it, and then it got off to such a rough start that threw me even more into chaos, into a different type of chaos. And then once we started doing this actual show, it really has, all it's done is just ground my life, my friends, my heart. It's the routine of it, which I guess, like I said at the top of the show, I'm trying to shake off my need for routine. But also, like I said, it's 2024, we all need a bit of routine. The world it's the wild, wild west out there, oh my God. The fact that this was supposed to be the last weekend, it's not, I'm sorry to you, but I'm kind of quite happy about it, because I will miss this show terribly when it is over. So I'm glad I get to come back for another little 5 weekends at the end of the year. But this is still a very, very special show, because it was supposed to be the end. And the next 5 weekends are just going to be for shits and giggles, because I also have some shows coming up in the summer. But anyway, I'm gonna do a couple more piano ballads for you, and then I'll do about 20 other piano ballads for you. I'm gonna do 2 more in this set for you, and it kind of calms my nerves, makes me feel like we're sort of doing it one-on-one, and chatting to you makes me less nervous, because I'm very nervous all the time. I'm chatting so much shit tonight because I'm really fucking nervous. And I'm going to get 2 more like this, and then the girls will come out. 1 more, and the girls will come out, and then the show will start to grow and show, like I told you. So this is a bit golden oldie. Please sing along. Please sing along with me all night, because it brings me so much joy. It's my joy to every now and then take out my ear and hear you. And also, I know I just told you how many ballads I'm going to be doing, but I do have a few up-tempo pop bangers though, so I will give those to you, of course. But I know it's a posh venue, and I know the crowd is a very mixed age, but this is not a seated show. I'm sure you saw during Hello, we designed these huge screens. Those aren't real screens, they don't belong at Caesars, those are my screens and they cost me a fucking fortune. And we built them to make sure that my face is massive on it all the time for you. I've got big head in real life, I've got big head on the screens. So if someone wants to stand up, let them stand up. Don't complain, don't be rude. Just turn your lap your heads and look at my big one, okay? This is turning tables, lovely. I know this is like the wrong room to reach basketball. The basketball's a very, very big interest of mine. I caught the end. I caught most of it. I didn't catch the end of the game, did you? Okay, so did Dallas win tonight? I'm not really bothered who wins out of Boston or Dallas, right? Because neither of them are my team. I can't tell you like who my proper team is because my man is an agent, so I have to be a little bit like... Well, I'm not from LA, so it might not be the Lakers, okay? I'm supportive of the Lakers because my friend's husband plays for the Lakers. That's why I'm supportive of them. I am from Tottenham. I don't know any British basketball team, I guess England. Anyway, so I'm not particularly bothered who wins, but I took it upon myself last Sunday after last weekend's shows, Rich and I and a few of our friends, we watched the game. And then I watched the game on my own this week, and then obviously tonight. But I basically took it upon myself to let anybody that would listen, I think Boston are going to sweep him forward, like it's my professional job. I was like, trust me, it's just going to happen. Anyway, so I was very happy to be proven wrong tonight. I was, and you know, I'm very happy for Kyrie and Luke. I think it's fantastic. But in the third quarter, Boston were getting thrashed. But then my panic attack and stuff started settling in and I forgot to watch the end of it. Okay, and then do we have any football, like soccer fans here? So today the Euros kicked off. Yes, it was Germany v Scotland. And do we have any Scots here tonight? Oh my God, we do! Hooray! And anyway, so basically it was in Munich actually, and I know I'm going to Munich soon. I'm very excited. But it was like, you know, everyone's passionate, but like the Scots are very passionate, right? So basically Munich turned into Scotland today. So basically all of Scotland went to Munich. They ended up losing 3-0, but that's besides the point because the passion is number one. The passion, they should win the Euros just in general. Anyway, it was amazing. It wasn't amazing because obviously they lost 3-0. But Germany are a very, very good team, so that's fine. But anyway, I'm just saying, it's a lot of big sport going on for me at the moment, and I'm very excited. And the Euros, when is it? Is it Monday England play? Is it Monday that England play or Sunday? Sunday. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming.
Yes!
It's coming up. I'm in England, so I'm very, very excited about it. Can you just say it one more time? For those of you that don't know the answer, please be quiet. For those of you that you do, is it Sunday or Monday?
Sunday.
Sunday?
Sunday.
Great, so as soon as oh shit, what time? What time is it on?
8.
I've got to go watch Inside Out too. And it's Father's Day.
Yes, Father's Day, Sunday.
Oh God, alright. Well, I guess it won't go at 4 p.m. LA time, will it? That'll be like fucking 3 a.m. there or something like that. I'll be alright. Great, so I get to wake up hungover because it's my last show tomorrow night, so I'm going to have some wine. Yes, I am. And then I'll watch England. Great, love that weekend for me. That sounds like a great weekend for me. Usually I like to tell people, you know, what I've done with my week on a Friday, but I can tell you I've done absolutely nothing this week. I think I'm now, you know, now that last week happened where I was thriving in my non-OCD-ness for a minute, I realised I didn't really sleep very well this week, so I think the universe is still universing on me. So I won't be, I need to sleep this week, that's what I need to do. What did I do? I watched some basketball, went to the gym once because my period came, so I was like, fuck that. And then, imagine we're all sick. And then, yeah, I think that was it. That was all I did. Hung out with my dogs, hung out with my kid a bit. Oh my God, hang on a minute, I actually met some gamers yesterday. I forgot about
Ooh.
that. Peanut, I'm going to tell the story. I hope you don't mind. Sorry if I embarrassed
Oh, goodness.
you. So my son is a gamer, not a gamer that you would know. He's a bit too young. I don't agree with the internet yet. And but he's very, very good at it. And a few of his favourite, well, one of his favourite YouTube gamers. No, not YouTube, but he doesn't play on YouTube. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to him. Anyway, one of his favourite gamers. My son's favourite game is Rust.
Yes.
I've told people that
Yes.
before. And that wasn't my
You've
son,
told
by
that
the way.
before.
And oh my God, you remember the guy that liked Rust before? Oh my God,
Yes.
there was a guy that was so like, oh my God,
He was all
I
excited.
have something in common with this woman. It was ages ago, but it was very, very sweet. Maybe it's him. Anyway, so one of them was doing like a pop-up. His name is Spoon Kid. And Spoon Kid was doing a pop-up that's this weekend, but we're not there because we're in Vegas here with you. So I used my Adele power and I asked somebody to try and help me find out a way of finding out where it was. And we found out, and we went yesterday, and they were lovely. And there was also, oh shit, I'm gonna get all the names wrong. Spoon Kid, Blazed, Fred Plays Poker, and Dick Bop.
All right.
Did I get that right, Pina? Dick Bop? Anyway, I met all of them, and I know those names are crazy, and makes no sense to a room full of like, sort of 20 and up. Well, I know there's some kids here, but people don't know what Rust is. I felt very, very cool, not because it was me, but actually my kid completely held his own with these 20-year-old gamers who are very, very well known for it. And they were genuinely very impressed with him, and when he told them his hours that he's played it, they were like, whoa, and I was like, oh shit, well I'm a bad parent then. So I went along with it. I felt very, very, I felt very starstruck by my own kid yesterday. It was really, really nice.
That's
to see
awesome.
him.
Love it,
Passionate
love it.
and interested in something. And also, I was like, if you're like passion in gaming and things, which I think is just, it creates, you know, the people that I think of who play video games are like Call of Duty, which no offence, or Grand Theft Auto, no offence.
Uh-oh.
Is, you know, people that end up becoming like zombies on things, but
No.
we have a very, very real, very smart coding conversation with them, essentially. Also a strategy conversation with them. And if that brings him a group of friends like that when he's older, like they all are together, I'll be proud as punch, Peanut.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's what I
Very
did
good.
with my week.
Good mom.
That was all I did, except a fucking fortune on merch. Jesus Christ. But that was, yeah, that was that's what I did. That's pretty much all I did this week, and absolute core memory for me. And then Sunday I'm going to go and watch Inside Out 2, which will bring back loads of other core memories for me. I'm very, very excited. Right, let's get on with the fucking show. That's the noise going around in my head right now.
All right.
Right, please welcome the backup girls, because we need them now. We need them for this song, we need the rest of the show. We're ready, Amanda, in case we can't out, my darlings. Amanda's in the middle. She's the one that said the thing earlier. You know, she was in charge of the group sometimes. Okay, so this is the first song that I wrote for 21, and you'll be glad to know that the majority of my talking for the show is now done. Thank God for you. Oh no, don't worry. I mean, I'll talk still, but that was the longest run. You know, now I just get like half an hour between songs to talk. The show has been on for 45 minutes already. I've got to go away in a minute. Thank you and good night. But yeah, I'm gonna so just be little pockets of talk rather than me telling you about what's going on in my brain. I'm so sorry about that. But it helps. This is the first song that I wrote for my second album, Take It All. Here we go. Okay, so top balcony. Inside of my Tombola is every single seat on the very, very top balcony. And I'm going to pick one out. And when I first, the week I opened this show, which was, the successful show, this one. Not the one that set me crazy.
Oh.
Everything says I'm fucking crazy. But I got sick, so the first time I really, really rehearsed this entire show was opening night, so you can imagine, you know, after the crazy circus that I went through after deciding to stand up for myself and be like, you know what, actually rate my fans a bit too much, I'm not going to put on a shit show for them.
Yes,
And I was
yes,
dragged to
queen.
fucking
Yes.
filth for it, Which makes no fucking sense to me. You can go and eat shit, all of you. I had to design the show up there, so while everyone was on the stage, I was on a radio from up there, being like, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that, love it, love it, love it. And so, because I was stuck up there on my own, I decided, you know what, fuck it, let me sit in every single seat up there. So I did. I sat in every single seat up there throughout the week to get a different view, and there's actually no bad seats up there, they're all fucking brilliant. It just, it made me, I was like, how can I make them feel like they're, you know, that we're closer together? So I just started doing my lottery seats. So I'm going to call out one seat number, and you can bring one person down with you, and you can be my guests for the rest of the show. Please listen, I said you can bring one person down with you. So if you are in a group thing, I don't know what you're going to do. Everyone has to choose something, okay? Good luck with that. Okay, so we've got block 401, that's you guys over on the left, right? Row B, B for Bunny. Bunny? Bunny? C, well, I love Bad Bunny. That wasn't, I didn't even
No, not Bad Bunny.
I was about to say bitch, but then I was like, stop down or Adele, get over yourself. And then we have seat 102. Row B for Bad Bunny, seat 102.
Oh, wonderful.
Who is it? Is it you in the pink? Oh, she's off. Who are you?
Yes.
You?
She got
Have
it.
you got someone? There's two. Okay, great. I'll see you in a minute. Take your time. Okay.
Woo! Yay!
Well, I'm sure you do. Why else would you be here in a crowd then? No, but. How many of you have any exes? What about any that you just don't really like? I have a few of those from my late teens, early 20s, and I've mentioned this the last couple of weeks because I had a few light bulb moments like a month ago. Also, I was silent for like a couple of months ago, so in that silence comes knowledge, trust me, because you're sitting just with your own thoughts. And I realised, you know all that stuff about everyone that comes into your life, you know, it's a lesson in the end, but I've decided that's fucking bullshit. I truly believe lots of people come in and you learn a lot, maybe not from them, but you learn a lot about yourself by like being with somebody like that. Or even being friends with somebody like that sometimes. But there's also just sometimes it's just a waste of time. And that's fine, that's actually fine. And that's not just how I feel about it. I know that some people definitely feel like me about that, and some people probably feel like that about you. So I think it's okay to know you wasted your time. I've come to that epiphany at 36. And you know what, I have no more questions left. So I just think that's going to be my attitude going forward, that if like something doesn't work out with a colleague or with a friend or with, well, hopefully it will last forever with my current partner. But you know, just those sort of things, to be like, okay, if you can't find the hidden meaning, maybe there just fucking isn't one. Okay, that's fine. So this song is for all of those motherfuckers. Just for the time.
T-shirt gun.
T-shirt gun, because this is obviously a pretty small room to be having a very powerful t-shirt gun. But basically, a very, very long time ago, which was the last time that I toured and did shows, which was 2016 and 2017. Yes, it was that 2016 one, but I didn't start doing the t-shirt gun. It was started towards the end of that arena tour, I think, or maybe it was even just Australia, I can't even remember, but basically, way back in those days, I was playing really huge rooms. I've got a burp, one sec. That song works my diaphragm like crazy. I've got songs that fucking go crazy, gosh. That song.
Oh my Lord! Don't do it! Don't do it! Sound like my daughter.
That song works my diaphragm. Let me just get on water, one sec.
Oh no.
The universe is universing, guys.
Oh God. Oh!
That song works my
Acid
diaphragm.
reflux.
Like crazy, and I always have to burp after. You normally I burp when I step off that little stage to get down before I have a sip of my tea. They just said I burped. And I carried on talking through it, and now I can't catch my breath back. Right, one second.
Okay, take a
I
moment.
started doing the t-shirt guns when I was playing these enormous rooms. Oh, I thought you were on the stage then. Is that hello? And those shows are brilliant, and I'm really looking forward to doing big shows again. And my new T-shirt going at those big shows in the summer is even bigger than this T-shirt, and I'm very excited about it. But I started doing it because I couldn't work out how to really kind of engage with the people at the back of these really, really huge rooms. And like, it was just, not just for them, but also like, I wanted to engage with them. Like, you know, I wanted to know that they could actually see me, because even in a big stadium, even with huge screens, you can't always tell that it's actually the person that you're going to see. It could be anyone. It could be a very, very good tribute act for, you know. So I was like, okay, so if I can't like get out there to all of those seats, like how can I, you know, have a moment for us? And I thought, well, seeing as I'm playing these big like football stadiums and cricket grounds and things like that, all those teams have mascots. So I was like, fuck it, let me be my own mascot. So. And I wasn't going to keep it in here because it's way smaller, but it's too much fun not to do. So inside of my T-shirt gun, there's a signed T-shirt, a handwritten note, from you obviously, and just about to grab myself a drink. And I'm going to be aiming this at the balcony, so floor. You'll see why I am going for it. It's a very powerful T-shirt. So I'm going for top balcony first. Are you ready? Nice, very nice. There we go. Middle balcony. This one's not always as successful, and I'll try and go.
Whoa!
I've got two more, they're on the other side of the stage. Hammy, they're over there. I've got two more. Right, top back, are you ready over here? Here we go, top back. Oh, just. Oh, what catch? Yes, so you deserve that. That was a very good catch. I saw that with my own eyes. Also, give it up for me. That was a left-hand shot. Okay. Middle back, and your final one. Let's see if we can get 4 out of 4. I'm sorry, middle balcony. Oh, that was resolved very in a very grown-up manner. They were like, who wants it, you or me? And then sorry, I overran the shot. I think it hit one of the projectors and it went down onto the aisle. And 2 men fought over it in a very gentlemanly manner. Sorry guys, it's something to do with the curve of the middle balcony is more extreme than the top ones. I don't know, physics or science, that's not my subject. So. Right, I'm getting my drink. I'm going to have to talk for quite a while now because I've got to make sure that I'm over my coughing fit, otherwise I'll start coughing during the song, which would be terrible.
Yeah, that
Let's
would.
say hello to our new friends.
All right.
Come upstairs. Whose seat number did I call out? What is your name? Patricia. And who are you here with tonight? What's your name? You're both good with Patricia. Patricia or Patricia? How should I say it? Patricia. Okay, sorry, I'll just say Patricia. Creative with the name. Did I say it right? Patricia. Well, I like it. Can you both be Patricia? So, Patricia. Where have you come from tonight?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Where is it? I'm British, don't laugh at me.
On the border.
Listen, I know you love Texas, but she's trying to explain to me where it is. I can't hear her.
On the border.
Mexico and Texas.
Yes.
Now I see
Yes.
where you're going crazy.
Mexico.
Okay, I get it now. Mexico's in the house. I didn't hear her say Mexico. I thought you were saying Texas and then another state in America that I've never heard of, and I was like, well, hang on a minute. I don't know all the places, but I definitely know all the states. Okay. And then when did you guys get here? Oh, that's a long time. What have you been doing? Okay, so what's happening? Just telling us a story, be quiet. Okay, so as a family, okay, so you don't take vacations very often, so you came on Monday, it's the first vacation they've done in like 4 years.
Wow. Congratulations.
How many of you are here? 4 of you are here. Yeah, but in Vegas there's 4 of you. Your husband and your son are outside. What are they doing? Gambling or just waiting for you guys? Hopefully waiting, most likely gambling. And when are you guys here? Well, hang on, what else have you done? What did you do before? What have you done when she said as a birthday? She said gamble. Have you been for any nice food, any nice meals that you would recommend? We've had meals, but I don't know if we'd recommend them, it's basically the idea. Are you going to see any other shows or any other? Lovely, brilliant. So today's incredible. Yeah, all of them are amazing. I've seen quite a few of them. What one are you seeing tomorrow? Mr. A. I don't know if I've seen that. Oh, Miss Dear.
Oh yeah, Miss Dear.
Tell how much ego I have. Mrs. A, Mr. A. Yeah. Hi, A. When are you here until? When do you leave? You leave on Monday, so you're here for a week, basically. And then when are you in high school? How old are you? 25. Oh, you do not look 25. I thought you were I thought maybe 17 or 18. Okay, 25. Wow. You love it. God, yeah. I mean, underneath my makeup, I could get away with maybe 30. And a real push. I do have a baby face, honestly, all the way. I know the thing is, I'm very see-through, so if I don't wear makeup on stage, you won't be able to see me. It'll be like Adele from The Ghost. So you have to give me brows and contour and liner and all of those things, otherwise really you won't see me. Okay, and then any other plans other than so, I guess you're only here for a few more days, aren't you? And then, may I ask what you do? I'm curious now. You do not have to tell me at all. I'm just being nosy. I'm ending my residency too. So you just finished your residency, you're a nurse. Well, amazing. Whereabouts are your husband and your son? Just out in the world. Do they know who I am? Do you want to text them and if they're nearby, we'll try and sneak them in?
Oh, yes, yes! Yes!
Let me know, just make a cool thing at the end of the song, but I'll... Well, it's very, very nice to have you both here. Thank you for coming to our show on your first vacation. If not, this will be quite a funny story to tell them how we met and those things and stuff like that. I send my love if they don't come. I'm going to dedicate this next song to the both of you and to you, nurse, because we love you and need you. It's more the gesture of the song because the sentiment is miserable, absolutely miserable. Which is not how I feel like it's now hurting. I slept like, when was it, 2 weeks ago? I don't sleep great on show nights just because I'm quite buzzing after the show, you know, so it's quite hard to like fully relax and my ears ring and things like that and whatever. But on like Saturday nights, I tend to sleep like 12 to 16 hours most of the time after the shows. And then a couple of weeks ago I woke up and I was like, wow, that was the best sleep I've ever had and my body was tight, but you did it wrong. My body had a knee issue, I had a neck issue. But I'm kind of enjoying it. It's making me slow down in lots of ways, which I like, and I have an excuse to have a hot Epsom salt bath every single night. It's absolutely amazing, it really does help, and you've got to remember to hydrate. Sadly, the older you get, you really have to start doing that. Makes you pee a lot at first. I've been down in water every single day. And I don't pee all the time anymore because my body's got used to it. But I started also incorporating electrolytes into my life. That's something else That helps you hold on to the water that you drink. It really is never ending. Really, really is. I don't know how my grandparents lived so long because they didn't really... If you think about it, they didn't all have the access to the things that we have access to.
No.
Sometimes I do think, you know, when I'm talking about like family trauma or all those things, friends or therapists or whatever, or family, whatever, and they'll be like, you know, you're so lucky because we never had any of that. And I'm like, maybe you're lucky because there might be a lot of pent-up generational shit going on. But you have no idea how it fucking felt because no one spoke about it and you always got on with it. Sometimes I think about that, I'm like, maybe my life would be better if I didn't do therapy. Although I haven't done therapy for quite some time because one of my best friends needed it way more than me. So I gave her my soul. Which might be why I am truly losing my mind. Me laughing at Okay, I'm going to try and do this song now because obviously I've got kicked out of the show. But when I was coughing on my own spit, and made my throat a little bit fragile, so I'm going to need your help, okay? Because it has a key change in it. It's an hour from and so I might carry on smiling. Take us to church, Eric. This is for you guys, obviously. There's a beard down there. No, you all look so lovely. You really, really do. Hello. Hi guys. So when I first started doing these shows, I used to come out on the stage and I would, oh look at that twinsies, love. And I used to come out on the stage and I used to choose somebody within 5 seconds of being on stage. Hello everybody else. Does anyone have any hand sanitizer? Does anyone have any hand sanitizer? How does this work? Sorry, I just touched the barrier and I love you, but 4,000 people have touched the barrier. Oh, I've got some, my darling. Sorry, someone found some. I found some, my love. Just touched it, sorry. Sorry. Then I'll touch my face and then I'll get fucking sick on me broke. I used to spot someone within 5 seconds of coming out. And sorry, there's a lot going on here. I'm scared. And I will usually, what I used to do was I used to be like, right, tonight I'm going to talk to that person. So I would find the person on one side of the room, knowing what side of the room I was going to be walking up to come see all you guys on. And I stopped doing that because I noticed how I was always sick when I was doing my residency. And I don't really do anything in my normal life. I don't really leave the house. So I was like, not long ago, I was like, well, I must be getting sick when I like hug and cry and like get a bit snotty with these fans every weekend because often people don't know quite what to do. It's not always just because of me. It's like asking somebody questions about themselves in front of 4,500 people that they don't know isn't fun for everybody, you know, so people get like very sweaty and things like that, so we hug and it's all this bodily fluid was kind of being shared. And so I was like, oh, I wonder if I stop doing that if I won't get sick. So I haven't really been doing that as much. However, tonight I spotted someone within 2 seconds of walking out on the stage.
Yes.
And he caught my eye. He's actually been helping me relax all night. He's on the other side of the room. He keeps catching my eye with his giant drag fan. Yes, there you are, honey. Still waving it. There you are, honey. You've been such a vibe. You've made me laugh and felt encouraged. Thank you, my darling. I'll try and get close to you when I come around that side. But what I used to ask the people when I used to walk through the aisles up to you guys was, other than what's your name, where'd you come from? It would be, what's one of your favourite memories from when you was younger? And again, very big question for some people. They get a bit like, I don't know, I don't remember. Some people have been waiting what feels like probably their whole lives to tell me a core memory of them. And so it's very intense and obviously becomes one of my core memories because it's that intense. But beautiful anyway. And then often it's grandparents, beaches and first pets, a lot of dogs and things like that, or riding a bike, and it's all very, very lovely. And I decided when I was going to do this show that I would do a different favourite memory every night. This is my 89th fucking memory. So it was like a good idea until around like 50 shows, and then it was like, it started like racking your brain. And it becomes a little bit like, not insincere, because sometimes you do have to rack your brain for things, but I like sort of like reminders in the week leading up to the show of what I might want my memories to be, and things I might watch or do, and things like that. But I don't know if you've noticed my green badge on my huge breast, sorry. It's because of the dress, I had to put a push-up stuff on it tonight, and I don't want to get started again. So this brooch is it's a green heart for Grenfell. The Grenfell United.
Yes.
And today is 7 years. And for those of you that don't know what it was in the heart of London, in a very, very gentrified part of London called Notting Hill. And it was what America would call like a high-rise project building, you know. We call them estates, a tower block. And it had recently been cladded to make it look less of an eyesore, because often housing like that would be quite ugly looking and made out of concrete, because it's the safest fucking way to build a building. But all the other people complained about the way it looked, so the council cladded it in plastic, and they didn't pay the extra money to make sure that it wasn't flammable. So 72 people died, while the whole building engulfed in flames in literally no time at all. And it was in the borough that I live in London. Well, I obviously live here now, but that I lived in for a very, very long time. And I got very involved with it. And it's obviously a very, very sad day, but one thing I do remember was
Oh, don't cry.
It was my first ever experience of
Come on.
as an adult, of like really realising how powerful people are in general, and just the power of community. I've never seen not only strangers come together like that, but I've also never seen, I don't know how they managed to find so much joy in themselves. Today I heard that they're quite tired and deflated because nothing's happening, you know. But even though it was so sad, there are so many wonderful memories I also have of being involved in the aftermath of that. And I was saying to my grandteam backstage about it, I was like, you know, the little kid, so cute, obviously too little to really understand what was going on. So, are you a singer? Are you going to sing us a song? And I'm like, I don't even singing a song, like, you know, I'm sort of doing all of this, but just there was so much innocence and so much pain all at the same time, and everyone just really, the power of survival and the power of being alive. It was my first, and also I'm never going to experience something as profound as that again. I fucking hope not anyway. But it was just how beautiful people can be, because I'm frightened of all people.
Love you, Adele.
You really are amazing, all of us.
Yes.
And we have it in us to be really amazing. And be strong for ourselves, for each other. And so it's moments like this is what I really miss Humps.
Oh, it's okay, baby. It's okay.
So on that note, looking like a fucking panda, no doubt. Now I can't look at myself because I can't look quick enough. I'm looking at my reflection, not you. So on that note, this is when we were young. You were hot. You were very, very hot. Did your husband and son get in? Where are they? Oh, hello husband, hello son.
All right.
Hello husband, there he is, look, bang in the middle. And then where's your son? Hello son over there, hello son. I'm glad you guys got him. We was having a lovely conversation before you guys came in. Been very proud of your sister, very proud of your daughter. We all love her, don't we? Remember, give it up for her, we love her.
Woo!
Right, listen, thank you so much for coming to my pretend penultimate show. Your energy has been top tier as if it was the last weekend. I appreciate it so much. I'm sorry that my energy didn't match yours at the very, very beginning, but I've never been on stage with Panic Attack before. It was quite insane.
Lots of chatting tonight.
I wouldn't have gotten through it, so I appreciate that so very, very much. And for singing along with me every time I was like, you're were ready, you were always ready, so it meant you was always doing it. And I can't thank you enough for making the effort and taking the time to come to my show.
Yes!
Because I do know what a pain in the arse it is. I know it is fucking expensive. I know
Yeah, a little bit.
It's hotels, it's also food and things like that while you're here. It's childcare, it's pet care, it's time off fucking work. It's such a ball ache to come. But like I said to you at the top of the show, the routine and constantness that this show has given me is all I needed for the chaos of when I decided to do it. And a huge, huge part of me has healed by doing this show. And
Yes! Yes!
Woo! And I will always be very, very fond of it. And as much as I kind of wish this was the last weekend of shows, because that was the plan, as I've been telling you all night, I'm clearly not in control of any of the fucking plans. I'm an anxious little ant running around all the time. But I am also secretly and a tiny bit glad that I get to come back and enjoy a very easy peasy 5 weekends here after being in Europe.
Awesome.
So I'm very excited. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your time in Vegas, however short one you're here for. Do remember, and I'm not even joking, be careful out there, right, on those streets, because the alcohol is cheap and it is sugary. And
No, it's not cheap.
When I say cheap, I mean cheap liquor, but expensive
Yes!
to buy.
Yes, very much.
But you must remember to hydrate while you dehydrate, Alec, because that sun is no fucking joke, okay? I tried to sit outside for like 5 minutes earlier when I first got here, and I was like... I even got a nebulizer. I hope that's the right thing.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Nebulizer.
I got a nebulizer after last week because my throat last week was it was so dry. So it basically looks. I was saying to the girls earlier, it's like I'm smoking hookah. Is what it
Oh,
looks.
no.
So much smoke comes out, but it's not. It's like saline mist, basically. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Give it some moisture back there in the throat. Obviously, I could think of a million other things to give it moisture. No. I've got 2 more songs for you. I've got my biggest up-tempo banger for you now. I've been saving it for you.
Yes.
And then I have like a mid-tempo lullaby, I suppose it is. Are you ready to get the rest of your steps in at my show?
Yes! Woo!
Thank you again. I love you so much. Thank you for putting up with me.
Love you.
This is Robbie in the Deep.